14 to play. Embiid, fall away. Oh, gosh, goodness. And Philly comes to town on demand and beats the on-demand Celtics 108.
Double team. Dawkins goes in, misses. Here comes Bird out of the pack. 1:05 to go. Larry Bird pulls up, and the Celtics lead.
He does, the rookie, out of Duke. Having trouble again inbounding, fires to Horford underneath. Horford gets it to go! Wrong! Oh! Queued up. Ben Simmons, the baseball pass. And the ball game is over! And Boston is headed to the Eastern Conference!
Good evening, everybody. I'm Justin Lowe, getting you guys set for Celtics and Sixers. Tip-off is in just a few minutes, but first, Celtics coming into this one, winners of 3 of their last 3 games. We're on a 3-game win streak. The Sixers, they're winners of their last 8 out of 10 games. They're on a hot streak. Celtics are on a hot streak. Couldn't ask it better. Division rivals. Celtics falling a bit behind in the standings. They're 21-21 coming into this one. They were 3 games under 500. But nonetheless, we should be in for such a fun game tonight, where the Sixers and Celtics are actually tied 1 apiece in the season series. Obviously, December 20th. Celtics didn't have Al Horford. Celtics didn't have Robert Williams in that game either. Ennis Freedom had to guard Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid had a field day. With all due respect to Ennis Freedom, you know, you'd much rather have Al Horford and or Robert Williams on him. But nonetheless, this one should be fun tonight. Celtics and Sixers renewing a rivalry that has lasted since the beginning of time. Celtics and Sixers, I mean, you had the Bird, Julius days. You had the Iverson, Pierce days. Obviously, now you have the Tatum and the Embiid days. So super exciting matchup between the Celtics and Sixers. Very highly anticipated. I think the Celtics coming into this one really need to get this win. I mean, we've seen 3 straight games from the Celtics, right? And we've seen how this team can play. We know this team can play really, really well. But what team's going to show up tonight, right? Celtics, one game, they play like they're a championship team. Then the next game, they play like they're playing for the draft pick and they want to go into the lottery. Well, what team is going to show up here tonight in Philadelphia? Who's going to be out and gunning? Like we saw it in, where was it? Indiana just a couple of nights ago. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown came out hot. And they finished hot as well. They combined for 67 points. We're going to need that again here tonight to beat the Sixers. Sixers, one hell of a team. They're one hell of a home team as well. I think this is a very fair matchup, I feel like. I feel like no team really runs away in terms of matchups. I think, no Marcus Smart tonight due to health and safety protocols. He's the only Celtic on the list tonight. So, I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope that obviously Marcus Smart is like the heart and soul, I feel like, of the recent Celtics-Sixers matchups, like the rivalry. And I just feel like not having Marcus Smart is very tough. I mean, people complain about Smart a lot, but his type of intensity is certainly needed in a game like tonight and in a matchup like tonight. What's up, David? Yes, let's get it done. I agree. Let's get it done. Let's go and get the fourth straight win. Now, this game could go really like 7 different ways. It could be a Sixers blowout. It could be a Celtic blowout. It could be a tight one. I don't know. I really hope. I'm just saying. I really hope that the Celtics come out and they compete and they win this ball game tonight. I mean, this is first night of a tough back-to-back, one of the tougher backs-to-backs you'll see all season long. Tonight, they have Philly in Philly. Then they travel back home overnight and play the Chicago Bulls tomorrow night on Wild Card Saturday. And I don't know. I feel like the Celtics, maybe I'm getting too overexcited. I don't want to get overexcited, but, I don't know. I'm hoping they come out and win. I have Al Horford, first point at $200 profit. You think I got that? Ooh, I don't know. Depends who they go to. Tip-off is in just a couple moments here. They're doing the starting lineups for Celtics, sticking with Dennis Schroeder in that starting lineup. Schroeder, Brown, Tatum, Horford, and Robert Williams for the Boston Celtics. Hopefully, Dennis Schroeder thrives in the starting lineup. Hopefully it is tonight. Maxey, Curry, Korkmaz, Harris, and Joel Embiid make it out for the Philadelphia 76ers. Obviously, Philadelphia still missing Ben Simmons. There might be some potential that we don't see Ben Simmons for the rest of the season. So that'll be interesting as well. Celtics in their classic white edition uniforms, which you can see behind me. And what's Philly in? Philly is in their blue iconic uniforms. Little white blue action here for the Celtics and Sixers. Neither of these two teams really go out of tradition when playing each other. Marcus Smart, Ben Simmons, Danny Green, Shake Milton are the guys out tonight for each the Celtics and the Sixers. Here we go. Tip-off, Celtics and Sixers, Game 3 this season. Season series tied at 1 apiece. Celtics going for their 4th straight win. And the Sixers are going for their 9th win in their last 11 games. Here we go. Boy, the mascot's going to get off the court here. We're going to get the tip-off, man. Here we go. Celtics, Sixers, round 3 this season. Season series tied at 1 apiece. Tip is up and the Celtics get possession and we're underway. Dennis Schroeder hands it off to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Horford. Brown drives on Maxey, loses it in the lane. Maxey comes out with it, and here come the Sixers running. Up ahead to Harris. Harris kicks it way back out, and it's going to be a backcourt violation caught in the backcourt by Tybal. And each team starting with a turnover to start this game. What is up? People are starting to come in now. Old friend Doc Rivers. 72-40 is his record over the last 2 seasons with the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Brown. Brown surveying the floor, brings it back out. Wants a isolation on Harris. He drives on Harris, goes up with it, kicks it out. Schroeder, Horford, corner 3 is good. Al Horford and Logan, you need it. You got it. A 3-pointer is good to start off the game by Al Horford. Oh, that's awesome, Logan. You ask and you shall receive. Here's Tobias Harris trying to get it to Embiid, who's fighting with Horford in the post. Oh my goodness, Tybal slipped back door on Brown. Brown had no clue where he was. And Tybal scores 2. 3-2 Boston, up 1 early here. Just about a minute into the game. Here's Tatum. In the corner, has Curry on him. Goes baseline, takes a baseline jump shot, missed off the front of the rim, and rebound taken by Joel Embiid. Harris, top of the key. Has Horford. Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Embiid wants to do work on Robert Williams. 5 on the shot clock. He's got to do something. Double team shot is up and no good. He wanted a foul. Instead, Celtics are running in transition. Here's Brown. Brown backs his way on Tobias Harris, brings it back out. Tatum to Horford. Horford to Schroeder. Horford doing work on Harris, spinning, putting it up and in for 2, and Horford has Boston's first 5 points of the game. Oh, no. Did I set tonight's fantasy lineup? I hope I did. That just reminded me. Here's Curry. Okay, I did. Curry. Mid-range shot, no good, off the back of the rim and into the hands of Horford. Brown to the basket. Kicks it out to Tatum. Tapped by, looks like Tybal. Into the corner, it's Horford to Tatum. Tatum, a 3 on the wing is good. And the Celtics are off to a quick 8-2 start. Let's go, JT! I'm hyped. When Jason Tatum hits his first shot, I get hyped. I've said this many times. When he hit the first shot against Indiana, I was hyped. Here's Tobias Harris trying to match. No, rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics out quick, 8-2 up by 6 on the Sixers. Brown sloppy pass, stolen by Curry, and Brown and Curry getting a little mix-up, and Brown gets whisked for a foul. You see Robert Williams' defense on Joel Embiid forcing that shot clock violation. Or excuse me, for forcing an air ball. Shot clock was winding down. Embiid had to shoot it double team. Here's Maxey. Embiid looking for somebody to pass to. Drives on Horford. Goes left, puts it up over Horford, and can't make it home, and there's a foul. Now, remember back in the 2018 playoffs and that whole season where Joel Embiid Al Horford guarded Joel Embiid to almost perfection. Embiid really had a difficult time against Al Horford. And then that offseason, they signed Al Horford for solely that reason. And now he's back here, come full circle, back with Boston as Embiid hits the first free throw. What is going on, guys? It is Friday, huh? How about that? Couple more hours and then it's the weekend. Here's Embiid. Second one is good. 8-4 Celtics by 4. 8:44 left to go in the first quarter. A lot of fours. Tatum hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder lobbing it up to Robert Williams. Williams couldn't handle it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Celtics, some sloppy passes here, giving the Sixers chances to stay in this game. I mean, obviously, 6-point lead is nothing, but Embiid, top of the key, 3 missed. Rebound by Robert Williams. Quickly hands it off to Tatum before his feet hit the floor. Here comes Tatum. Tatum, dribble crossover on Harris, spins, falls away. Over Harris is good. Oh, JT. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was awesome. Celtics 4 of 5 to start the game. Giving themselves a 6-point lead, 10-4, under 8 to go. Handoff to Curry. Curry runs through the screen, hands it off. Embiid drives and is fouled by Jason Tatum. Joel Embiid gets to the free throw line a lot against the Celtics. Whether he gets fouled or not, I'm not one to say. But we take another sweet look at this Jason Tatum follow-away shot over Tobias Harris. Embiid, his first free throw is good. So, Embiid, this is going to be his third and fourth free throws of the game. He scored 30-plus points in 8 consecutive games. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, you reminded me. I see this happens every time. I'm sorry. All right, that's better. How's that? Shout out from Sydney. That's awesome. I had somebody in Australia. No, not Australia. Where was it? Ireland the other night. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I don't have control over this, except that time I did. I apologize. It updates. It updates. It's weird because the first time I have to update it, and then it updates the rest of the way. And Embiid, a 3 on the wing, missed. Rebound to Robert Williams. Thank you for reminding me. Awesome. Tatum pass on the baseline, picked off by Seth Curry. Yeah, Tatum getting going early shooting, but Celtics sloppy passes and Tobias Harris to the basket, and all of a sudden, 6-point lead has been cut down to 2. Celtics can't be careless with their passes. That's dug them in many holes this season. They have 4 turnovers. Tatum pull-up shot, missed. Rebound to Embiid, and the Sixers want to run. Here's Harris. Driving on Tatum to the basket. Rejected by Robert Williams. Into the hands of Tobias Harris. Stops in the lane, kicks it back out to Curry. 10 on the shot clock. Curry. 5 on the shot clock. Crossover on Horford to the basket. Kicks it out. Maxey has to throw up a 3, and it's good. Tyrese Maxey gives the Sixers the lead. Tyrese Maxey had to shoot that one. Nothing but swish. Great shot there by Tyrese Maxey. Here's Brown off the screen. Got Maxey up off his feet. Puts it up and is fouled. They say the foul is on the floor. And that's going to get us to our first timeout. Celtics and Sixers going at it early. Sixers up 11-10. What is going on, everybody? Celtics and Sixers rivalry game. Rivalry. That's a tough word to say quick. Maybe I'm just slow in the head. That's awesome. What time is it in Sydney right now? That's so cool. you probably have a lot better weather than we have right now here, at least here in New England. Supposed to get some snow on Monday. It's going to get cold tomorrow for people in New England. I mean, really cold. This is what I hear. What is going on? No tipping. It's all good. I don't have Venmo anyway. That's fun. I don't really know Venmo and all that stuff. I mean, I have a PayPal for like sponsorships and stuff and partnerships, but I don't. That is the only reason why I have a PayPal, because of like a lot of, if I have any sponsorships, partnerships, or brand deals, like that is how I do whatever. That's the only reason why I have my PayPal. This is what I want to do. This is like my job per se. Like I'm here to if you have a TV or a radio and you don't want to watch it or listen to it and you put me on, that's awesome. So I appreciate just having me on. That's all. No need to tip me, man. I appreciate it though. Buddy Hield or Barnes to the Celtics. Oh, that could be interesting. I have Harrison Barnes on fantasy. Anyway, we're back. Tatum in the lane. Tatum on the wing has Joel Embiid on him. 4 in the shot clock. Wants to do work on Embiid. Tatum dribble crossover, drives in on Embiid, misses the floater. And Tatum just got hit with the second foul. Embiid goes to the floor and Tatum steps over him. Tatum just laughs it off. Little righty shot. Maybe a little bit of a frustration foul. And Tatum has to go to the bench. Hot start, but 2 personal fouls is going to get him an early ticket to the exercise bike. Halfway through this first quarter, 11-10. Celtics came out firing, but cooled down since. Josh Richardson checks in for Tatum. Curry kicks it. Corner 3, Harris is good. And Philly now has a 4-point lead. They're on a 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes. Brown gets a screen from Rob Williams, pulls up a 3, his first shot of the night, missed. Oh. Curry trying to do work, gets the mismatch he wants, gets Williams on him. Goes at Williams, stops in the lane, puts it up over Rob Williams. He missed, front rim, rebound by Robert. And here comes Schroeder in transition. Schroeder to Richardson, to Horford, hands it back to Richardson. Back to Horford in the post. He has Maxey on him. Cross court pass to Brown. Brown pivots to the basket, off the glass for 2. I like that. I like when I said this against, when we played the Pacers on Wednesday. I love when the Celtics are aggressive. More importantly, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, when they put their head down and they just get to the basket. Tyrese Maxey is freed up, wide open corner 3. It goes. Celtics cannot afford to leave shooters open, especially the Sixers team. Robert Williams, oh my goodness, nearly caught a lob from half court. Here comes Embiid in transition. They have numbers. Wide open 3 for Seth Curry, and you bet that's going to go in. And now Udoka wants a timeout. Celtics, who had started with an 8-point lead, now trail by 8, 20-12. Celtics cannot leave shooters open. Every play. Oh my gosh. This has happened so many games where they leave shooters wide open. Boy, how about the Memphis Grizzlies? 11 straight wins. Whew. Who do they play next? I want to see who they play next. Better not be the Celtics. play for a while. They don't play till Monday, and it's against the Bulls on TNT. Actually, no, they play tonight on ESPN against the Mavericks. That's interesting. Your buddy was courtside last Grizzlies game? That's cool. Yeah, the Grizzlies are insane. They have some fun players on that team. John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Dylan Brooks. Jonas Valanciunas is a really underrated center. He's been very good for them as well. Wait, is he still? Or is it Valanciunas? No, it's Steven Adams. That's who I'm thinking of. He was in a trade with. Okay, geez, that's how that's thinking. He was in a trade with Valanciunas. John Conchar, 15 points, 17 rebounds. That's off the bench. I wish the Celtics had somebody like that off the bench who can produce 15 and 17. I mean, he's averaging 4 and 4. So obviously that was just a monstrous game for him. But Desmond Bane, oh my lord, averaging 17 points a game. Somebody the Celtics could have had. Kyle Anderson, somebody I'd like to see as well. I mean, I don't think the Grizzlies should make too many trades at the deadline because what they have is working. I mean, why break it if it's working right now? 30 and 14, they're 3 games back from the first, or 3 games back from the second. No, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, they're only a game and a half back from the second seed and 3 games back from the first seed. That's impressive. All right, here we go. Schroeder, Horford, Brown, Richardson, and Robert Williams out of the timeout. Here's Horford. Throwing it up to Rob Williams. No, gets it back, though, and Horford puts it back up and misses. Oh, here comes Harris in transition, and that's an offensive foul taken by Dennis Schroeder. That's the second straight game Schroeder's done that. Thrown his body out there and picked up an extra possession for the Celtics. Celtics, who trail by 8, got off to a quick start. Quick 8-2 start. And ever since then, an 18-4 run for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Brown. Brown spins on Thibault, gets to the basket, leaves it off to Robert Williams, kicks it, corner 3, Horford missed. And here comes Seth Curry. Curry gets a screen from Embiid, drives, kicks it. Kormaz, 3 in the corner, missed, rebound by Robert Williams. Kormaz had faked it, got Brown off his feet, and then got a great open look, just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Brown to Schroeder. Schroeder fakes the 3, gives it to Brown. Brown takes the 3 and rejected by Thibault. And here come the Sixers. Rare that you see a block like that on the perimeter, but Thibault's one of those guys who will do that to you. Curry hands it off to Embiid. Embiid backs down Horford, 7 on the shot clock. Puts it up over Horford, and it's nothing but swish. And the first double-digit lead goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. They're on an 18-2 run in the last 5 minutes. Celtics struggling after coming out hot. Here's Brown, top of the key 3, well off. Ball tapped out of bounds, and it's going to go Philly's ball. Celtics have crumbled. They came out firing. 4 or 5 to start, and they have just absolutely crumbled. Like I said, the scoreboard will update whenever it updates. I don't really have too much control over it. It's Google. So Tobias Harris to the bench. Jason Tatum looking to check back in. Grant Williams and Ennis Freedom into the game. Freedom will guard Embiid. We saw Embiid put 41 on Freedom December 20th, just a couple of weeks ago. And There's going to be a foul called, and foul's on Schroeder. Schroeder has no clue why there was a foul called. And Seth Curry's going to get free throws. Are they in the limit? They are. They must. Wow. So it looked like the Celtics were going to come out and have a phenomenal first quarter. They only have 12 points here. Brown to the bench. (23-12). It got 24-12, and they doubled Boston up. A 12-point game. Schroeder on the drive. Kicks it out. Tatum fakes the three. Kicks it back to Schroeder. Schroeder fakes the three. Back into the hands of Tatum. 7 on the shot clock. He has Curry on him. Goes right. Takes the fall-away shot on the baseline. Missed. Went for his own rebound. Saved it out of bounds, but into the hands of Embiid. And the Celtics back in transition. And it's fouled by Steph Curry. And I have to get names here. Georgia Shang. Niang. That's who. Niang, not Zhang. Peyton Pritchard checking in early to this game, and Dennis Schroeder taking a seat. Celtics could really use some scoring here. Richardson to Freedom. Hands it back off to Richardson off the inbounds. Freedom. Going at Embiid in the post. Turns around, follow-away shot, missed, and they call a travel. And Freedom is getting... Celtics trailing by 12 early here, 24-12. 6 turnovers in the first quarter have really hurt the Celtics. Embiid gets a way too easy look at the free throw line. Freedom has to play up on Embiid. Celtics are getting wiped. Tatum to Grant. Corner pass to Pritchard. Pritchard brings it back out, back into the hands of Tatum. Tatum gets a screen from Freedom. Follow-away three, no. Pritchard has to take the three on the wing. Missed. And the Celtics, oh my goodness. Celtics are 5 of 17. They started out 4 of 5. They are 1 of 12 cents. Niang, floater, miss, rebound, Tatum, into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard's running. Back into the hands of Tatum. Tatum drives. Leaves it for Freedom. Freedom cut in too quick. Korkmaz on the breakaway and is fouled and counted and one. He'll get a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. And the Celtics are getting their butts handed to them here in the first quarter. Oh, my goodness. This is demoralizing. It's only the first quarter, so can't say much, but here's Korkmaz first free. Oh, gosh. I don't know what I'm saying. He only got one free throw. He made the bucket. A 25-2 first quarter run in the last 7 minutes. Celtics haven't scored a basket in 7 minutes. Tatum gets the screen from Richardson. Tatum turns the ball over, picked off by Thybulle. Thybulle is fouled. And Richardson went to hold Thybulle. Thybulle threw him away. And Richardson said, hey, it's not like that. Things are already getting chippy here. I don't understand why Thybulle's so livid. I mean, it's a basketball play. Wow. This is the first quarter. Come on. Why? Why so much commotion in the first quarter? This is ridiculous. Maybe Richardson cut him on the... Maybe Richardson held his shoulder down. But I think that's totally disrespectful on Tyball's end. I mean, Richardson's just trying to help you out. Saying, hey, I didn't mean, no harm. Look at he's holding Tyball so he doesn't fall. And Tyball whips his arm off of him. And Richard's saying, you don't want to do that, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't know what they... Richardson wasn't trying anything dirty. I mean, so I'm interested to see the call. There's a lot going on in the first quarter. So my guess is it's a flagrant. So Tyball will get 2 plus the ball. He misses the first. What is up? A lot of commotion. Yes, the score is right. Well, now it's not. It's 30-12 now. And there's a lot of intensity going on here. 30. Oh, my gosh. You're down 18 in the first quarter. I'll tell you, there's some players on the court right now that I really don't think should be on the court at all. Here's Korkmaz, top of the key. There's about a 5-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 10 on the shot clock, 13 on the game clock. Maxey drives baseline, up and under for 2. Pritchard drives, puts it up, and it's good. And finally, the Celtics score their first basket in what feels like the last 7 minutes. Maxey throws one up, and oh my goodness, that nearly fell. Celtics have their hands full. They're down 18, 32-14 after the first quarter. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. Second quarter. Richardson spins in the lane, puts it up, misses, gets his own rebound, and ball is deflected but fouled. What's up? Stop the threes. I agree. Get to the basket. Celtics are really at their best when they drive to the basket. I know it's easier said than done, and it seems as if Philly's been really closing the lane out really good against the Celtics. But look, get fouls, get to the free throw line, score while the time is stopped. We are getting smashed, but it's okay. It's early. Celtics actually played really good the first 5 minutes of the game and then absolutely got their butts handed to them in the last 7 minutes of the quarter. (32-16), they trail by 16. Here's Niang to Maxey. Maxey 10 on the shot clock, wants to give it to Tobias Harris. Harris gets it, has Pritchard on him, tries to go at Pritchard. 4 on the shot clock, kicks it back out to Maxey. Maxey, top of the key, drives it inside off the glass for 2. It's good off the backboard. Tyrese Maxey, quick, 10 points. Tatum. Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Tatum takes it. Misses. Front rim. Rebound, take it back to Tobias Harris, and Harris is running. Harris into the lane. Spins on Grant Williams. It gets 2. Sixers getting whatever they want. 36-16. Sixers by 20. Pritchard to Tatum to Grant Williams. Here's Pritchard. Crossover. 3. Good. Peyton Pritchard. Pretty crossover move. Hits the 3 big time. He has 5 points. Just a couple of minutes of playing time here so far for Peyton Pritchard. Backdoor cut by Niang. And I don't understand. Celtics are playing so lackadaisical on defense. I mean, their offense, they're playing sloppy, but on defense, they're letting everybody slip back door and get whatever they want. Handoff is tapped out of bounds, going to stay Celtic ball. Romeo Langford checking in for the first time tonight. Grant Williams going to go ahead and take a seat. And Udoka going to have to try to spark to some young guys here. Pritchard off the inbounds. Draws Drummond out to the perimeter. Pritchard, crossover. Out to Richardson. Deep 3. Got it. Josh Richardson. Big time 3 for the Celtics. And they cut it down to 16. Let's see if they can feed off of that. 38-22 under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Each team shooting 40% from 3-point range. That goes for 4 for 10. Here's Maxey. Lost his dribble by the hash mark. Gets it to an Andre Drummond. 5 on the shot clock. To Harris. Harris wants to go at Langford. He does, and he scores 2 as the shot clock was winding down. And back the other way. Here's Tatum. Behind the back pass to Richardson. Richardson, top of the key, drives on Maxey. Fall away shot. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Drummond. And Harris is running. Harris leaves it for Korkmaz. Korkmaz thought about the pull-up 3. Instead, goes to a double screen. Thought about the 3 once again. Lost his dribble. Passes it to Tyrese Maxey. And with 10 seconds on the shot clock, Maxey directs play. Gets a screen left. Goes left. Pull-up shot at the free throw line. In and out. Rebound by Jason Tatum. What's up, Keenan? How are you, man? On this Friday night, Tatum gets the ball poked away from him. Niang, bounce pass up ahead to Tobias Harris. Harris flushes it down for 2, and the Sixers lead is back up to 20. 42-22. Celtics very careless with the basketball. 9 turnovers. 9 turnovers in the first 16 minutes of basketball. Here's Pritchard, spots up once again on the wing and hits another 3. That's his second 3 of the quarter. And Pritchard getting going early. Pritchard has 8 points in, I believe, only 5 minutes. Tatum nearly gets the steal on the handoff. Maxey brings it back out. Drives. Surveying the lane. Kicks it back out. Korkmaz catch and shoot 3. Corner missed. He wanted the foul. He doesn't get it. And Tatum, here he comes running. Gets a screen for Freedom. Goes left. Pull up 3 for Tatum. And Tatum misses. Pritchard. Oh, Pritchard. Oh, Pritchard nearly saved it and threw it off Harris, but he stepped on the line before that. And that is going to not get us to a timeout. That's going to get us to some substitutions. What? I think, did they call a technical foul? What did they call? That's interesting. I have my volume off, so I really don't know. But the Sixers get a free throw and they make it. I don't know if they got Tatum with the technical foul. They did. Okay, so Tatum got a technical foul. And I believe he's off to the bench. 43-25, Celtics trailing by 18. Like I said, they came out firing. 8-2 start. Celtics, things are looking up for the Celtics, and then all of a sudden they hit a brick wall, and that brick wall was the Philadelphia 76ers. Drummond in the lane, bullying Freedom, and is fouled. Take a look at this pass to Drummond. Drummond, one dribble, uses his waist and bodies Freedom and gets fouled. Andre Drummond, so he's grabbed 20 plus rebounds 7 times against the Boston Celtics, and his all-time playing against the Celtics, 7 of his games have been 20 plus rebound games for him. That stat, of course, via NBC Sports Boston. Second free throw shot for Andre Drummond. That one's good. He went 1 for 2 from the line. Here's Schroeder, who just checks back into the game. Freedom hands it off to Brown. Brown draws the double team, drives, throws it up, and is fouled. And Robert Williams checks back into the game. And I believe Freedom's going to take a seat. Freedom was in the game for a while. Here's Schroeder. Gets it to Brown. Brown loses his dribble, puts it back up, and is fouled. 7 on the shot clock. He got fouled. He'll get himself to the free throw line for 2. And Doc Rivers couldn't believe it. So Brown would get 2 at the line. The first one is good. I'd like to say if the Celtics could cut it down to 10 or less at halftime, I'd be okay. I'd be, satisfied, I guess. I'd be a lot more comfortable going into the second half. As Brown hits the second one, cuts the lead down to 17. So every time Boston's kind of cut it down to the 16, 17 point lead, it's gone back up to 20 or more. So we'll see. Here's Curry, guarded by Brown, 11 on the shot clock, to Maxey. Maxey wants a screen from Drummond, kicks it off to Curry. Curry down low to Drummond. Drummond had the mismatch on Schroeder. Bricked the first shot, went off the front of the rim, but got his own rebound over Schroeder, of course, and put it back in for 2. Celtics shooting 9 of 25, 36%, 15 of 30 for perfect 50% for the Philadelphia 76ers. Schroeder crossover on Curry, fall away on the baseline, missed. Rebound Tobias Harris. Oh boy, Celtics can't hit anything. Maxey in transition, leaves it for Thibault, back to Maxey in the corner. And Maxey dribbles it back out. Curry, pull up 3 is missed. Rebound by Robert Williams. Into the hands of Schroeder. Schroeder goes up to Brown. Brown has Curry on him. Backing his way into the paint, putting it up, and is blocked. Rebound by Drummond. I feel like Brown's taking a lot of contested shots. He's definitely trying to get into the paint, but Harris battling with Langford in the post. And draws the double team. Harris kicks it out. Curry got Brown off his feet. Got Brown off his feet again. Kicks it. Maxey, 3 in the shot clock. Follow a shot on the baseline. Miss. Tapped in by Andre Drummond. And no, there's actually going to be an offensive foul on Andre. Or an over the back foul on Andre Drummond. And that's going to get us to a timeout. Celtics still trailing by 19 points. 46-27. 5:38 to go in this second quarter. Not the way we wanted this Friday night to go so far, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. We definitely, I would say, definitely have to keep it positive right now. Don't let any negative thoughts get into the brain. Are you guys more of a Qdoba or a Qdoba, or are you like a Chipotle? Let me know. Let me know. Those two restaurants have really skyrocketed in population over the last few years. Chipotle all the way. Yeah. I haven't had Chipotle in a while. I think I've had it twice. My first time ever having Chipotle was when the Patriots won the World Series, Jesus Christ, the Super Bowl. And where were we? We were in Boston. We went to the parade, and I had it there. That was the first time. I think that was what? When did the Patriots win it? Was it 2018, the same as the Red Sox, right? But I'm not impressed with any threes at this point. Pritchard's hit a few, but other than that, Celtics haven't even... They just turned the ball over so much. I think like that is what put them into this hole was their turnovers. Like I don't think their defense is. I mean, oh gosh, okay. I'm just gonna not talk because they leave a lot of shooters open too. So I guess I'm in no place to talk. Can you believe this Ben Simmons saga has gone on? He hasn't played since June 20th. Rob Williams just checked in just before the timeout. Just before the timeout. With my luck, I'd fall down, so I'm not going to do that. Celtics trailing by 19 here, 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Let's ramp up a little run. I said, I'd be somewhat comfortable if the Celtics are able to cut it down to, 10 in that range, 10 to 12 points. Here's Schroeder leaving it for Tatum. Tatum wing 3 missed. And Robert Williams puts it back up and in. Robert Williams on the board. That's big time. Celtics need those. Celtics need to fight. Celtics need to be aggressive and fight. Big time rebound and putback by Robert Williams. Maxey. To Harris. Harris on the wing. Back to Maxey. Celtics look like they're running a zone. They are. And ball goes out of bounds, and Celtics force a turnover running the zone. See, now you got the stop. Let's score, right? Score, stop, score. Score, stop, score. Like I said, way easier said than done, especially me, who's telling these guys to do it, but certainly not impossible. Schroeder is left alone at 3, well off. Oh my gosh. Tatum didn't really want to battle too hard with Embiid for that rebound. He would have gotten called for his 3rd foul. He knew it. Here's Curry. He has his mismatch. Robert Williams on him. Embiid in the post. Seth Curry, 3 on the wing, missed. Rebound to Embiid, puts it back up. Oh, rejected by Langford. And here comes Langford in transition. Langford to the basket, missed. Harris, he's driving. Gets it to Embiid, who's the trailer. Embiid, yeah, he's trying to position himself on Brown. He has it at the top of the key, directing play. 8 on the shot clock. He has Brown on him. Brown nearly getting the steal, instead poked it out of bounds with 4.6 left on the shot clock. The Sixers are going to have to figure out something quick. Just take a look at Langford. Clean block. So here we go. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. A low-scoring one, even though Philly is out big. Here's Embiid, a deep 3. That one off. He had to shoot that one. Sixers could have probably gotten a better look than that, though. Even though, like I said, Sixers out in front. They only have 46. Tatum, a 3 missed. Tatum certainly cooled down after hitting his first couple shots. Harris. Look at Embiid and Robert Williams fighting down low in the post. Embiid follow-away shot over Robert Williams is good. Oh, boy. So, the past couple times, Celtics got some stops, forced some missed shots, but weren't able to convert on the offensive end. Here's Brown, a 3. That's good, Jaylen Brown. Big-time 3. Cuts the lead down to 16, and this is the closest the Celtics have been in a while. Like I said, though, every time they do go on one of these, cut it down to 17, 16, they put it right back up to 20 or more. Here's Thibault on the wing. Kicking it, Maxey to Curry. Curry thought about the 3. Instead, steps back, takes it, misses, rebound. Oh, let it go out of bounds. He did. I really wanted Robert Williams to run and get that, but that would have been too risky. And that is going to get us to a timeout. Celtics trying to creep themselves back into it. They're down 16, 48-32. Celtics aren't out of this. They certainly aren't out of this. I feel like they're kind of creeping their way back into it. But like I said, every time even the Celtics get even the slightest bit of excitement, they ruin it. And they ruin it big time. Hey, yo. Let's check out some scores. So the Bulls, who the Celtics are playing tomorrow, are down 7 to the Warriors on ESPN. The Suns are up by 2 against the Pacers. The Pistons, let's go! The Pistons are beating the Raptors by 7. But it's only the second quarter. And the Magic are hanging around with the Hornets. They're down 2 at halftime, or there's like 2 minutes left. I would love for the Magic and Pistons to beat the Hornets and Raptors, 2 teams that are just above the Celtics right now in the standings. I really hope the Celtics come back and get the epic win. They're down 16. Still some time left. I'm just letting you guys know at halftime I will be taking a break, but I will be back here for the second half between the Celtics and Sixers. Celtics trying to mount their comeback. And stick around because win or lose, the Celtics post-game live coverage right here on our YouTube channel moments after the final buzzer. We'll cut the stream, start up a new stream, and have you covered for Celtics post-game live. So all that and more coming up in the second half. I don't know, man. Celtics turning the ball over. I think they've definitely improved from the first quarter to the second quarter on defense. But, I mean, think of it. Yeah, we're down 16, but the Sixers only have 48 points. So the Celtics aren't playing horrible on defense, but it's their turnovers, their sloppy turnovers on offense that's really killing them right now. Brown, a 3 off the timeout. Can't go. Horford and Tobias Harris fight for it on the baseline, and out comes Philadelphia. That would have been a big-time bucket after the timeout. Korkmaz to Harris on the free throw line. And ball is out of bounds. It looked like Rob Williams hit it off of Embiid's leg. He did. So Celtics leading scorer is Peyton Pritchard with 8, and he hasn't played too many minutes. Here's Schroeder driving on Harris. Baseline is blocked. Gets it back. Back out to Tatum. And there's a foul. Boy, Schroeder is everywhere. And Schroeder is fouled. He'll get himself to the free throw line. So a chance to chip away here as the clock is stopped. Pritchard is on the bench. He actually played a decent amount of the second quarter. And he hit some pretty big shots for the Celtics. Some momentum boosters, I guess you could say. Schroeder, the first one miss. The first one make. I was reading your comments. Second one for Schroeder, miss. Back of the rim. He goes 1 of 2. That kills me. You gotta hit your free throws, man. Especially when you're trying to mount and come back. You need every point, especially when the clock is stopped. Embiid goes at Horford, kicks it out to Harris. In the corner, Thibault cross-court pass to Korkmaz, fakes the 3, takes a step in, misses. Oh, no, it goes in. It bounced off of every part of that rim. And back out to 17 it goes for Philly. Horford to Brown. Brown pulls back into Horford. Horford loses it. Stolen by Embiid, and it's a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul on Horford. Oh, wow. (50-33), and just when you thought the Celtics might be getting some momentum before the half, Harris drives and misses. Rebound to Horford. Into the hands of Tatum. Tatum drives. Tries to kick it to Horford, but instead is slapped out of bounds. Celtics are so lucky. A few possessions don't turn into turnovers. They're so lucky. I mean, a lot of them have turned into turnovers, but on the ones that haven't, Tatum catches it on the baseline off the inbounds. 13 on the shot clock. And Tatum nearly turns the ball over. Instead, Schroeder comes out with it back into the hands of Tatum, fakes a 3, leaves it for Brown. Brown fakes the corner 3, takes it, misses it. Air ball. Rebound to Embiid. Up ahead to Curry. Curry throwing it up to Frank Korkmaz. Korkmaz finishes it home for 2. And back out to 19 it is. And the Celtics are absolutely getting destroyed off of their poor play in the offensive end. It's honestly not even their defense. It's their offense that is just playing piss poor right now. And they're calling an offensive foul! No way! No way! Tatum and Korkmaz got tangled up, and they called Tatum on the foul. Korkmaz took Tatum down. That's Tatum's third. Oh my goodness. And Tatum also had to watch it because he has a technical already, and Curry hits a 3, and of course the Celtics, who had it down to 16, now it's out to 22, which I believe is the largest lead of the game for Philly. Brown, top of the key. Fall away shot. Miss. Tapped around into the hands of Robert Williams. Up and in for two it goes. $55-35, Celtics trailing by 20. Harris, three. Missed. Rebound, Robert Williams into the hands of Brown. Brown, three-quarters court. Missed. And that's how we end the first half. Celtics trailing by 20, 55-35. Stick around, guys. I'll be taking a break, and I'll be back for the second half.
14 to play. Embiid, fall away. Oh, gosh, goodness. And Philly comes to town on demand and beats the on-demand Celtics 108.
Double team. Dawkins goes in, misses. Here comes Bird out of the pack. 1:05 to go. Larry Bird pulls up, and the Celtics lead.
Makes it difficult to press them.
Here's Tatum trying to answer. He does. The rookie out of Duke. Having trouble again inbounding. Fires to Horford underneath. Horford gets it to go.
Queued up. Ben Simmons, the baseball pass. And the ball game is over. And Boston is headed to the Eastern Conference.
Welcome back into the second half, everybody. I'm Justin Lowe, taking you guys through the Celtics and Sixers, the rivalry game play-by-play coverage, where the Celtics trail the Sixers by 18 here, as we are just about a minute into the second half. A Robert Williams slam dunk, alley-oop actually passed by Al Horford to Rob Williams, cut the lead down to 18. The Celtics had it down to 15, and then Philly went on a huge run to end that first half as Schroeder, a three in the corner, 2 seconds on the shot clock. That one missed off the top of the backboard. They don't call it out of bounds. It stays inbounds, rebound taken by Joel Embiid. Let's see if the Celtics can take care of the basketball here in the second half. Their turnovers was really what killed them in the first half. And let's see if they learn from it in the first half and improve here in the second as Joel Embiid gives the foul. Celtics trying to run a transition. I don't think this game is over. I think the Celtics had a horrible first half. The message has to change in the second half. I think the Celtics can legitimately make some noise in the second half. There's plenty of time left in the game. But if they play like they did in the first half, they have no hope. Here we go. Here's Tatum. Gets it to Schroeder. 12 on the shot clock. Schroeder handoff to Brown. Brown in the corner. Gets Maxey on him and draws the foul. Maxey may be playing a little bit too aggressive. Hit the deck and got called for the foul. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me after the halftime break. Sometimes people also take a halftime break with me and then, come back as the third quarter goes on, but we stay consistent. And there's another foul. So this is either the second or third foul already for the Sixers in this half. I believe the second, and we're not even 2 minutes into it. So Celtics can use that to their advantage. Get aggressive, go to the basket, get Philly in foul trouble, get in the bonus early, and score with the time stop. Schroeder to Horford. 3, top of the key, missed. Oh boy. Horford's had a really tough time making those wide open threes. And that's not a shot at Horford. He's just a little bit of a slump. But I'll tell you who's not in a slump. That's Joel Embiid. And he pulls up from long range and drains it. And puts the Sixers back up by 21. 58-37. Here's Tatum in the corner. Spins again. To the basket, off the glass for 2, off of Harris. A little Ben Simmons move there. Double spin. Simmons likes to spin. Embiid feeling it. Pull up 3. This time, no good. Rebound by Jason Tatum. Let's see if the Celtics can capitalize off of that. Tatum, he takes a pull up 3. That falls. Jason Tatum for 3. And the Celtics have cut it down to 16 here to start the second half. We've seen this before, though, in the first half. We saw it before. Celtics cut it down to 15-16, and then quickly Philly. Did they ever put it back up? Crossover. Tobias Harris, a corner 3. That one misses. Rebound taken by Robert Williams into the hands of Dennis Schroeder. I'd get it into the hands of Tatum right now. They do. Tatum draws the double team, kicks it out. Brown, a wide open 3 on the wing. That one missed. In rebound to Joel Embiid. Embiid to Curry. Back to Embiid. Embiid to the basket. And it's fouled. So Embiid will go to the free throw line. Looks like Tatum went for that steal, didn't get it. Embiid will get his 5th and 6th free throws of the night, where right now he is 4 of 4. 13 points on the night for Joel Embiid. Got some Sixers fans in here. That's cool. What's up, guys? Sixers are playing pretty good right now. Yeah, Tatum's hit a couple shots here to start the second half. And B, the second free throw is good. Puts the Sixers up 18, 60-42. Tatum, top of the key to Schroeder. Schroeder drives. Takes it. Fall away shot, miss, tap. No. Oh, dunk by Robert Williams. The putback. Robert Williams, I love it. I said it in the first half. If Celtics want to get back into the game, they're also going to have to be active on that offensive rebound, on the offensive glass. And Robert Williams doing just that. And B throwing the ball away. Oh, saved by Curry. 7 on the shot clock. Harris driving, stopping in the lane, pulling up and nailing it. Right over Al Horford. Tatum gets the screen. Tatum in the corner. Tatum driving on Harris. And there is a defensive 3-second violation, I believe. Huh. What's the call? I believe a defensive 3-second. So Tatum, the free throw is good. Celtics a chance to kind of convert off of this. Robert Williams having a good night. 8 points, 13 rebounds, 4 of 6 shooting. Celtics could get a 3 to a 4 point possession here. I feel like they got to score there. They just got that free throw, that extra point. Got to score, whether it's a 2 or a 3. Try to get to the basket. Schroeder stops in the lane, kicks it back out. Horford, 5 on the shot clock. Schroeder on the wing. Schroeder throws the ball away. And out comes Thybulle. Oh, my goodness. Thybulle falls hard. And they're going to call a foul on Dennis Schroeder. If so, I didn't see Schroeder do anything, but if he did, why? Why would you do anything, Schroeder? Let him dunk. Are you kidding me? Did he do anything? Oh my God, he pushed him. Dennis, what are you doing? And Dennis goes up to Thybulle and saying, I'm apologizing to him. Oh my goodness, Dennis. And again, Celtics careless with the basketball. Thybulle is okay, which I'm glad, because I don't know what Dennis Schroeder is doing. Why he pushed him, I don't know. But Thybulle looks to be okay. Drinking some H2O. Looks like there's lemon in his water. What's up with that, man? That bothers me. I mean, Schroeder had no business doing that at all. Now, I want to say it's not. Yeah, you could see him. That was a scary, scary fall. That could have been bad. I'll tell you right now, I would not get up after that play. A flagrant one, I believe. So 2 shots plus the ball. Wow. He's lucky that's only a flagrant 1. And Schroeder. Gonna go over and make sure Thibault's okay. And you missed the first. Ball don't lie. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Second one, Thibault missed. I mean, really, that... I don't know why Dennis Schroeder stuck his arm out. Is Thibault not a good free throw shooter? Sixers fans, is he not? Really, I'm not. I'm asking. I mean, he's missed quite a few free throws tonight, it feels like. Maxey kicks it. Thibault, corner 3, good. Oh my gosh. So he hits a contested 3, but he misses 2 wide open free throws. I guess he wanted the 3 instead of the 2. And I know Thibault's not that good of a 3-point shooter. I know that's not really his bread and butter. Schroeder to Brown. Brown on the wing. Oh, spins off a Embiid, and the ball goes out of bounds. No, he's not a shooter. Yeah, I figured. I know. He's kind of like a Marcus Smart, I feel like, where he's more of a defensive pest and like he can hit shots, but that's not really his game. Is Brown fouls Maxey. And that's going to get us to a timeout. Celtics trailing by 22. Every time they cut into it, they go back down even worse. Question. Oh, guys. This isn't the way I wanted my Friday to go. I'm going to cover tomorrow's game, too. I'm going to be here play-by-play. I know the Patriots are on. I really don't care about the Patriots. No, I'm kidding. I'll be giving updates and stuff, but I have no reason not to broadcast the game. I have no reason to take it off or... So, come back here tomorrow. I don't expect the stream tomorrow to be as packed as it's been, but I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it, for the people that need, that want this, and a lot of people enjoy it, including myself, and it's out there. And yeah, Celtics at Bulls tomorrow. That should be another fun game. And it's weird because I really thought out of the 2 games, they win this one. I mean, there's still time left, but got to get my boy Aaron Nesmith into the game, man. Free Aaron. I mean, so 13 turnovers for the Celtics, and excuse me. 13 turnovers for the Celtics, and the Sixers have been able to score 22 points off of them. Here's Harris on the wing, wanting to get it down to Embiid, but Robert Williams is sealing him off. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they call Robert Williams on the foul. Celtics are really getting wiped. Curry cross-court pass to Harris. Harris puts the ball, gives it to Thibault. Thibault corner three, miss, rebound. Oh my goodness, corralled by Jason Tatum. Here comes Brown in transition. Brown to the hoop, and he gets two. Boy, Embiid fell pretty hard on that play. Gets right back up, though. Embiid, top of the key. No, passes it up. Tyrese Maxey, a three. Missed. Rebound taken by Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder, top of the key, gives it to Tatum. Tatum surveying the floor, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Wants to go at Maxey. To Brown. Brown bobbled the pass, takes to the basket, off the glass for two. And again, that's what I said. You know, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, I feel, are at their best when they take the ball to the basket. And Brown's done that the past couple plays, and he's converted the past couple plays. Harris, corner pass, Curry, wide open three, good. And oh my gosh, how can the Celtics just keep doing it? How? Oh my goodness. Tatum in the lane, gets rejected. All right, what's up with these bots, man? Killing me here. Put user in timeout. No, I think this user would like a timeout. Here's Brown in the corner, 7 on the shot clock. He drives in. He is fouled. It's a 21-point game for the Sixers, 70-49. I feel like, okay, this is probably not it, but I feel like this is one of those, like, take a picture of the scoreboard now and then take a picture of the scoreboard at the end of the game and the Celtics end up winning. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like this is, like, such a score that would do that. So Brown's going to get 2 at the free throw line. Oh, boy. What's up with these bots, man? Get them out. So Brown hits the first one. The second one missed. Of course it does. Of course. Pritchard fighting with Korkmaz, nearly getting the steal, harassing Korkmaz across the half-court line. Korkmaz to Embiid. Embiid played by Pritchard to Curry. Curry catch and shoot 3, miss. Rebound to Tatum. Brown running in transition to the basket, off the glass for 2. And again, I keep saying it. Drive. Brown is one of the better scorers in transition in the league. Celtics putting the pressure on Philadelphia defensively. Korkmaz on the wing to Harris. Celtics running a zone, it looks like. Williams and Embiid is fouled and count it. You hope the Celtics win? You bet Celtics were going to beat this. No, that's like not outrageous. I mean, I thought the Celtics were going to come out and I'm not saying like they were going to guarantee win. I just figured finally, the Celtics were playing some decent basketball, but granted, they were playing Indiana and New York. So Embiid hits the free throw and back out to 21 it goes. Brown, top of the key, 3. That one is good. Nothing but swish. 76ers have been really well. They're winners of 8 of their last 10 games. And Brown heating up. He's got 17, 10 of which have been in this quarter. Dybel throwing it up. Picked off by Richardson. Richardson to Tatum. Tatum fakes it, top of the key, drives inside off the glass for 2, and the Celtics have cut this down to 16. But every time they've cut it down to 16, the Sixers have pulled away. Harris driving in the lane. Out. Dybel, wide open 3 on the wing. Missed. Rebound to Tatum. Gives it to Brown, and here come the Celtics. Brown. Oh my gosh. Picked off. What a terrible pass. Here's Harris. Bullies his way to the basket. Celtics are so careless with the basketball, and Sixers have 24 points off of Celtics turnovers. Tatum to the basket, kicks it out to Brown. Brown to Richardson. Brown to the basket, leaves it down low, and picked off once again. Curry to the basket, stolen by Pritchard. Up ahead, Tatum throwing it up to Jaylen Brown. Fire and ice, the duo. And the Celtics have this down to 16. Embiid going at Richardson, and it's fouled. And that's going to get us to a timeout. Celtics trailing by 16. They're trying to get back into this 75-59. I'm sorry if I sound deflated. The Celtics are absolutely, they're destroying themselves. Like the Sixers aren't destroying. Celtics are destroying themselves. Let's take a look. Tatum, 6 turnovers. Brown, 4 turnovers. Dennis Schroeder, 2 turnovers. Freedom, 1 turnover. Horford, 1 turnover. And Robert Williams, the third, 1 turnover. Romeo Langford is the only plus for the Celtics. He's a +3. Wow, the Bulls are getting smacked. 78-47 at halftime. I think Levine got hurt. Yeah, he did. 3 minutes into the game. So that could factor into tomorrow night's game. But wow. You guys think the Patriots You guys think the Patriots are doing anything in the playoffs? I mean, I don't think the season's a disappointment. Some people think the season's a disappointment if they don't do anything in the playoffs. But I feel like you don't watch. Oh, sorry. I feel like you don't watch football if you think that. Not that you don't watch football, but like I think that's a very harsh take. Like, oh, if the Patriots don't win the wild card game, their season was a failure. I mean, I know in Boston we're all about championships and all that, but rookie quarterback, I don't know. And I believe there was a technical foul on Joel Embiid going into the break, so Tatum will get a free throw, and he hits it, and the Celtics have got this down to 15. But Embiid's going to get 2 free throws. Embiid, the first one is good. Joel Embiid, one hell of a ball player. I gained a lot of respect for him after I saw what he went through in the bubble. But now I'm back to being mad at him. 77-60, Embiid hit both free throws, leads back at the 17. Tatum has Nang all over him. 13 on the shot clock. Tatum goes at Nang, drives, leaves it for Richardson, and I believe is fouled. He is, yep. So Tatum is going to get 2 at the line. Referee is holding up, rock on. I think that means 2 shots, but he was holding up. 14 and 11. I don't know why I said that like it's a score. Double-double for Tatum. Jaylen Brown leads Celtics scores with 19. Embiid leads all scores with 20. Robert Williams with 13 rebounds over Embiid's 10. And Tatum with 4 assists. 77-62. Celtics have this down to 15. Celtics going with a little full court press. And Curry has it on the wing. Curry to Harris, to Korkmaz, to Embiid. Celtics running a zone. Embiid, free throw line, over Robert Williams is good. That's his bread and butter. Tatum. Crossover. Pull up on Nang. Missed. And you got to think here, you know. Brown nearly picked it off. Ball goes out of bounds. Not looking good for the Celts. You know, you don't want to go into the fourth quarter. Now, let's see if they can go on a little run here the next minute and a half. I just don't want to go into the quarter down 15 or more. But that's looking like a possibility here. Here's Korkmaz, 10 on the shot clock. Nang, corner. Thought about the 3 instead. Dribbles it. Passes it up. Korkmaz, top of the key 3. Rebound corralled by Robert Williams. Oh, my goodness. And here comes Richardson. Winding down under a minute to play here in the quarter. Brown takes to the basket, kicks it. Corner, Pritchard, Tatum, wing, driving, throwing it up to Rob Williams. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Zeus. Rob Williams. JT throwing it up to Rob. And here comes the full court press. And, oh my gosh, they call Brown for a foul. You can't call that. And they're going to get 2 free throws out of it. Harris, first one good. Second one is good. And leads back up to 17. 81-64. Brown in the lane. Brings it back out. Celtics can go 2 for 1 here. Brown. Crossover on Harris. Drives to the basket. Leaves it off for Robert Williams, and Robert Williams for 2. Good basket there for the Celtics. Brown drives, dishes it down low to Robert Williams. Rob with the finish. Richardson playing up on Korkmaz. About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good pressure here by the Celtics. And Maxey just gets to the hoop and scores 2. 80, oh my gosh. 83-66. Brown. Fall away shot over Niang at the buzzer, missed, and that's how we end the third quarter. Celtics trailing by 16, 83. Or trailing by 17, rather. 83-66. Sorry if I'm so silent. Just in between quarters here. Just looking up some stats and stuff. Stay right here, guys, because Celtics post-game line, whether the Celtics make a comeback or the the Sixers close this one out, we're going to have you guys covered. Going to end this stream after the final buzzer and start a new one up, so stick with us. You know, it's funny how, like, the algorithm of Instagram really messes up your, like, whenever you advertise, like, so for me, whenever I advertise something or have a brand deal or something like that, my posts, and I don't look, like, I've been doing this for 6 years. I can honestly give a shit how many likes my picture gets or how many comments my picture gets. I genuinely don't care. I just put content out. But what pisses me off is brand deals, sponsorships, advertisements don't get any like doesn't get they don't come across anybody's feed. Like, I don't care if they like it or whatever. Like, there's Instagram analytics and it shows you how many people actually saw the post, even if they didn't like or comment or share or whatever. And the amount of people that see my other content compared to something, whether if I'm advertising or branded, it's like, do you not want me to succeed in my, I don't understand it. It's frustrating. Celtics, can they mount a comeback here? They've cut it down to 15. It's back up to 17, but who knows? There's still 12 minutes left to go. See if the Celtics can make a run on the road. Brown to Pritchard to Robert Williams. Robert to a cutting Brown. Brown spins in the lane, puts it up, misses, and is fouled. And I like the aggressiveness to start the fourth quarter. What's everybody's plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? I'm going to the Celtics on Monday. Brown hits the first one. Celtics and Pelicans. Pelicans always give the Celtics some show, so. Brown goes 2 for 2 in the free throws. That's what you got to score on those opportunities where the clock is stopped and, you're trying to mount a comeback, and Celtics trying to go for that full court press. And, oh, my goodness, nearly an 8-second violation. Maxey to Harris. Harris hands it off to Korkmaz. Maxey at the logo. Drives on Robert Williams. Fall away shot. Missed. Rebound tapped. Oh, tapped by Andre Drummond. That is demoralizing. Brown in the lane. Fall away shot over Maxey. Missed. Ball tapped around into the hands of Drummond. Korkmaz fakes it, takes it, misses, rebound by Brown. Tatum. Korkmaz driving to the basket, off the glass for 2. And my guess is they're crumbling without Embiid. My guess is they throw Embiid in there soon, but full court pressure's kind of working for the Celtics, really trapping them up, and they get an 8-second violation, I believe. Celtics getting a little bit of momentum here to start the second half, or start the fourth quarter. Harris will take a seat and Seth Curry will check in. Brown into Robert Williams, hands it right off to Tatum. Tatum in the lane for 2. Celtics have it down to 13. This is as close as they've been all night. Niang is pressured, doubled. Maxey drives on Pritchard and is fouled. So Tyrese Maxey would get 2 at the free throw line, where the Sixers are up by 14. He hits the first, and then he hits the second. So Celtics trail by 15. 87-72. Still 10 minutes to play here in the game. Oh, Tatum throws it away. Just go up with it, man. Here's Maxey. Niang, a corner 3, missed. Tapped in by Drummond. And oh my gosh. Are the Celtics are really pulling the plug? Are you kidding me? There's still 9.5 to go. And they're pulling the plug. Are you kidding me? Celtics cut this down to 13. It's back up to 17 now. And they just put in their bench. Like, their bench warmers. What are you doing, Udoka? Maxey a pull-up 3. Got it. Especially with frickin' Harris and Embiid on the bench. I don't understand that, as Neesmith gets a quick bucket for 2. Maybe for some scenery change, as Seth Curry I don't know why I didn't just shoot it. Maxey in the lane, missed. Rebound by Pritchard. Pritchard to Grant Williams, corner 3. Well off. Wow. Wow. Curry. Leaves it for Drummond, who hands it back to Curry. Curry in the lane to Maxey. Maxey, corner 3. Good look. Got it. Pritchard, free throw line jumper. Good. He's got 10 on the night. I don't understand this. Niang, a 3. Missed. Rebound, Neesmith. Go. Push it. Push it. Ugh, they're walking it up the court. Pritchard gets a screen from Freedom. Pritchard to pull up 3 is good. Curry has Grant Williams on him. Curry spins. Ball. Neesmith comes out with it. Neesmith to Pritchard. Pritchard fakes it and puts it up and in. And that's going to get us a timeout from the Sixers. So the Celtics bench actually making a run here. They cut the lead down to 14, 95-81. Peyton Pritchard doing wonders for the Celtics, trying to keep the Celtics alive. Rising belief around the league that Sacramento will trade Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield before the trade deadline. I bet you the Celtics should try to jump on that. Celtics should definitely try to jump on that. I hope they don't do the fake comeback thing again. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's still over 6 minutes left. Like, we're not halfway through the fourth quarter yet. I was, I know the bench is doing good right now for the Celtics, actually getting them back into the game, but I don't understand why Udoka pulled it. I mean, Celtics had it down to 13 at one point in the fourth quarter, and Embiid and Harris were on the bench. I don't understand why they pull it. I don't know if they did pull it. I should stop saying that because maybe Udoka said, okay, well, this isn't cutting it, so we got to shake it up here. We'll go with something we haven't seen all night. I think maybe that's what he was trying to do. But Peyton Pritchard coming up big here for the Celtics in this fourth quarter. Trying to get the Celtics back in it. Take a look at Pritchard here. Gets a screen from Freedom, goes right. Got freed up and drained the 3. And then take a look at this. Niang went for I don't know why he went for the save. It was off of Grant Williams, and Neesmith pretty dish to Peyton Pritchard. And Romeo Langford gets the steal off the timeout into the hands of Neesmith. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard to Freedom. Back to Pritchard. Gets a screen. Pritchard Corner pass, Langford, open 3 in the corner. Oh, in and out. That would have been huge for the Celtics. And Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, both have checked back into the game. And I really don't like this because Embiid torched Freedom. And 5 on the shot clock. Curry has to take it. He does, and he drains it over Pritchard. You kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Back out to 17 it goes. Pritchard to the basket, back out. Neesmith, a 3. That one missed. We're under the halfway mark here in this fourth quarter. The Celtics have cut it down to 13, cut it down to 15, and back out to 17 it goes. Pritchard is fouled. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown didn't get that much help tonight other than Peyton Pritchard. Obviously, Robert Williams didn't have half bad of a game at all, but Celtics were helpless tonight. Gotta keep their heads up, though, because they have a game tomorrow. Back at home against Chicago. Pritchard, free throw line jumper is good. You got to give it up for Peyton Pritchard, giving the Celtics the slightest bit of light. But unfortunately, the time is definitely not on the Celtics side, I would say. Tyrese Maxey, open 3. Got it. Back out to 18. Pritchard driving. Oh, pretty finish. Oh, it doesn't go. Of course it doesn't, right? Of course it doesn't go. Embiid on the drive. Did they really call a block? No, they didn't. They did. They called a block. Yes, Embiid is still in. Embiid had to go back in because the Sixers bench was blowing it. I don't understand how that's not an offensive foul. For some dumb reason, we get a timeout. Celtics really shot themselves in the foot tonight. I mean, credit the Sixers totally, but turnovers. I don't think Tatum's going back in. Chicago Bulls are getting tossed. Oh my gosh. 97-61. Here we go off the timeout. Pritchard to Neesmith. Neesmith, top of the key, 3, good. Maxey harassed by Grant. Curry brings it out to Embiid. Embiid, top of the key, 3, 2 on the shot clock, good. Neesmith to Freedom to Pritchard. Pritchard loses it out of bounds. Of course he does. I mean, Sixers still have their starters in. And I don't fault them for that because this Celtics lineup that's in, it cut it down to 13, which is the closest it ever got. So I don't really blame them for not taking their starters out at all. Like, I don't think it's disrespectful because this Celtic lineup that's in right now has actually been the best Celtic lineup. Best Celtic lineup all night. Pritchard the rebound. And of course, I mean, if this lineup played earlier, we probably would have won this game. Pritchard to Grant Williams, a 3. On the wing is good. Oh boy. Celtics aren't really, like, they're not doing terrible in that press, but it's like Philly breaks it last second. Curry, a 3 on the wing is good. Celtics score. Philly score. Celtics score. Philly score. You can't afford to go back and forth, in a game you're trying to come back in. Langford was not prepared for that. Langford was not prepared for that pass. Pritchard gets a screen for Freedom. Pritchard drives, free throw line, elbow shot, missed, rebound by Tobias Harris. Pritchard is human. Finally missed. And Philly is just about ready. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout this time to dump their bench. Celtics trailing by 18, the final 2:43 coming up after the timeout. Happy Friday, everybody. Celtics are losing this game, but they're right back at it tomorrow. Patriots are at it tomorrow. Celtics and Patriots. Hopefully they can go for some epic wins. Hopefully the Patriots more than the Celtics. I'm sure a lot more people. Nick Pride, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I'm covering the game tomorrow, the Bulls game. I have no reason not to. I get the Patriots are on and my viewership might not be up, but I really don't care about I'm doing this for my own experience. I enjoy it. I like, seeing you guys here. So I personally have no excuse not to cover the game tomorrow night. It is 8:30 though, so I'm going to be very tired. I might take a nap before. But Celtics, not their night. The first 5 minutes of the game, the Celtics looked really good. Like, they took an 8-2 lead. Tatum and Brown were hitting shots early, and then all hell broke loose. And Celtics 3-game losing streak going to be snapped. Celtics Bulls tomorrow. They go on a big homestand where there's winnable games. Trailblazers missing Lillard. I mean, tomorrow, the Bulls might be without, by the looks of it, Zach LaVine. Celtics have fully pulled the plug. As Pritchard heads to the bench and Broderick Thomas checks in. Broderick Thomas just played last night in Philly. Not in Philly, but against Philly's G League team, Delaware. Oh, excuse me. Neesmith mid-range shot, good. Good to see Neesmith and Pritchard get some buckets here. Tyrese Maxey is still in the game. Williams to the basket for 2. Grant Williams. Neesmith gets the steal. Neesmith to the basket for 2. And the foul. Count it. Aaron Neesmith. Free Aaron Neesmith. Yes. Love me some Aaron Neesmith time. Look at this. Kick ahead to Grant. Kicking it up to Neesmith. Good use of the Euro step and Grant for 2. Celtics have this down to 12. Make it 11. Isaiah Joe, a corner 3, missed, rebound Fernando. Neesmith to Grant, Grant driving. And Yang comes out with the steal. Yang to the hoop. It's rejected by Neesmith, but into the hands, and a corner 3 miss. Rebound by Langford. Into the hands of Neesmith. Neesmith to Langford. Langford is fouled. 1:01 to go. Neesmith would get to the line, a chance to cut this down to single digits at the time stopped at 1:01. He hits the first. Second one missed. Rebound by Drummond, and they foul Drummond. A little hack of Drummond. Don't tell me that it's Joel Embiid at the scorer's table. No, it's not. Tyrese Maxey takes a seat, and oh my goodness, that foul didn't. They're not in the limit. They gotta get it across court. They do. Niang is fouled. Please don't call a timeout. Don't make me sit through this. Second one is good. Back to 12 it goes. 51 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Celtics do have a chance to cut it down to single digits, but it's not going to mean that much. Maybe make the scoreboard look better at the end of the game. Thomas drives, kicks it back out to Neesmith. Neesmith, 10 on the shot clock. Falls down, gives it to Broderick Thomas. Stolen by Drummond. Drummond all the way to the basket for 2. Fernando going at Drummond. Drummond pokes it loose. Fernando goes up and scores. And the foul. Look at Fernando putting the ball on the floor. Loses it, gets it back, and goes up with it strong. Fernando looking to complete the three-point play. He can't rebound. Oh, nearly rebounded by Grant Williams. And that's how we're going to end this game. The Celtics try to make the comeback. They fall short. 111-99 is their final score. Join me back here tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Celtics and the Bulls back at the TD Garden. The Celtics snapped their 3-game losing streak, but you got to keep your head up. Got to stay positive because you're right back at it tomorrow night. Celtics and Bulls. I'm Justin Lowe. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Stick around, guys. I'm going to end this stream, and then in just a few moments, I'm going to start up a new one for Celtics post-game live. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, 8:30 tomorrow. I know the Patriots are on, but if you want to stop by, I'll be here for